So I thought it was April Fool's Day. I had to look at the date because I thought it was April 1st. And you're reading this right. If you can read at all, you're reading this right. Yes, this cost €326,000 to be reinstalled, and it is just pretty much a small garden shed. It's not much bigger than your garden shed out the back. And you probably like to yourself, that was the cost of a bicycle shed. Well, you're right. It's near enough. It was 340 something thousand. 340. It was a lot of money for a bicycle shed. But yeah, this cost a lot of money, and it's absolutely ludicrous that this could cost 300. Like then the council turn around, this local authority would say, if you were looking for money for a project, there's no money for that. But it's absolutely ludicrous when it is an old structure. Like it should be protected, but like, and it has no modern uses. So it is important to keep it, of course. It's part of the history of Cork, that area of Cork, and it's a part of the history. But really, 320,000. I wouldn't mind if it was a big, huge thing, like it was a big house or something like that, a huge house. You would understand. But come on now, it is only a lick of paint, and maybe a new door, a bit of concrete. It's not looking for it's insane to really, really think that it costs that much. Like, it really, really is. Like, I know it has huge historic significance, but you're crazy if you think this is a bang for your buck, because that's literally lunacy. It is literally insane that somebody signed off on this, and particularly probably Cork County Council signed off on it and said this is okay, this is fine. But it is ludicrous. Like, you have to really, really think about it, because it is absolutely mad. Like, it's scandalous, really. If we did it 2 years ago, it was around 100. Like even thinking about that, we can't even build a hen house or anything like that. Like, to be totally honest, I would classify that. I've seen hen houses. There's hen houses around Cavan, about the same size as this. A big hen house for a good few hens. And that'd be cheaper to put up than this. But again, in this country, you can't even build a hen house without it being €1 billion or €6 billion for a hen house. It is ludicrous. And we can't even build a bicycle shed. We can't build anything without it going over budget. Insane amount. Like, any other country would laugh at us. Like, you would nearly build a whole brick and mortar house for the price of doing this up. Which is insane. I don't know why this country is like this, but I don't know how a council could sit there and say, yeah, this is fine, I agree with this is okay, because you should ask them, the people in the councils and the local authorities, these councillors or whoever they may be, or executives in the council, we should ask them the direct question: would they pay that out of their pocket if they're defending it so much? Would they willingly give up all their wage for the whole year to reimburse the taxpayer on the money spent? None of them would say no. Let's put it that way. So they will put the money where the mouth is. But if this isn't the public interest, because again, there's only a lick of paint and maybe a bit of concrete, maybe a new roof, maybe a new door, not much else. Like, let's be fair, it's not a big thing. I wouldn't mind if they're doing the big building you see behind, if they were doing all that up and giving that a whole new coat of paint and inside and all that. Fair enough. But as it says here, it's not really any modern purpose. Like, it's good that it's upkept, because again, it's a part of the history. It's 120 years old. But 120 years, I wouldn't mind if it was big, like the GPO or something like that, or the forecourts or something like that. You understandable, it's going to be a lot of money because it's a big building to do up, etc., or to maintain, or whatever the story may be. But, like, literally look at the size of it. Like, it is ludicrous to think that how much that cost. And the fact that they're sitting there saying this is great, this is great. Like, I don't know. I know it's good that it's kept, and that it's there as a historical significance. But when you really look into it and you really look at the prices, it is quite ludicrous. It is generally quite ludicrous that something like this, like a small thing like this, could really cost that much. Like, you really have to sit down and think, because it is only this. Unless they paid it to the gravel. Like, I don't know, somebody must have took some money from somewhere. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Because it is absolutely fucking mad. Excuse my language, but it is absolutely mad that we have a bicycle shed nearly 2.0. And to be totally honest, they're nearly better off with a bicycle shed. At least it has some use. I don't even know if you can go inside this or what's the story with it. But it is absolutely ludicrous, and especially the councillors are coming out saying this is great. Like, none of them are paying for it. Let's put it that way. But yeah, let me know what you think. I know it's a historical artifact, and I always say about defending the historical sites, etc., etc. But this is a bit over the top for how small it is and the price. A near bicycle shed, and nearly a house too. You probably nearly would being optimistic, but if you were doing it yourself, you could build a house for maybe 300,000, maybe being optimistic. But it's insane. It is 2.0 bicycle shed 2.0 pretty much. Thank you.